Local talk here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Nextdoor Radio app. My name is Trey Schnott. This is Local Talk. We are here Monday through Friday, beginning at 10 o'clock. Our phone number, 919-618-9258. We're sitting with Miss Kellie Syfan with Applied Behavior Happiness. Of course, this is Friday, which means Behavior 911. How are you today?
I am so well. How are you?
I'm fantastic. I appreciate it. It's been a long week. This rain needs to go away. I'm tired of rain here in North Carolina. That's all I'm saying. Let's do our quick little 30-second infomercial about who you are and what you do.
Absolutely. So I am Kellie Syfan. I'm the owner of Applied Behavioral Happiness, where I focus on changing behavior while protecting the spirit. I help families with tantrums and meltdowns, fears and phobias, and behaviors from trauma.
Fantastic. So today is a little bit different. We normally kind of talk about a couple different things you have going on and some tips and offers, but today we're going to really talk about you. I know you do a great job with that. So, what is everything? You got some brand new goats at the farm, and what is the term you used earlier? Baby goating.
Yes,
Is that what
yes.
So
The
talk a
little
bit.
goat kids.
Yeah.
You're going out and you're baby goating. You're spending some time with some goat kids, which they're just precious. They are all white. The little lady has a gray nose and gray ears, and they both have blue-green eyes. Just beautiful little animals.
Aw. And so the importance of that. Now you have how many? Is it 10?
Goodness.
More than that?
It seems like around there. I'll be honest. Keeping count of everybody
bet
can
so.
be difficult.
And it's a hard situation. I mean, again, my son goes there and he absolutely loves it, and then so he gets to play. One, he wants to hold it and feed it and play with it. So
Sure.
that's that. A lot of things you do at the farm is really hands-on situations with kids,
Yes.
and so talk a little bit more about it.
Certainly. So where a talk therapy situation is, let's talk it out on a couch, or a play therapy situation would be, let's use these toys to play it out. What you're going to see in my services is, let's take this skill and put it into the real world in this context of the farm. So how do we approach something we're really excited about, feel that excitement fully, but keep our bodies calm? Because little baby goats, or any little baby, you can be so excited to see,
Yeah.
and that cute aggression can take over that. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, just have to touch it, I have to squeeze it sort of thing. And practicing that skill of, I can feel this feeling fully, but it doesn't have to fully take over my body. I can choose to be calm in this situation. And the results of that, for example, with those baby goats, if you choose with all that excitement to sit down calmly and just be still, they'll climb on you, they'll come and kiss you on the nose, they'll jump around
Aw,
on your legs.
yeah.
It's just the sweetest. Whereas if you have that excitement, you feel it fully, and you don't choose to keep your body calm, they're going to sprint away from you.
Yep.
And they are fast.
And I love it. Of course, you have rabbits, you have ducks, chick. I mean, I don't even know. Name all the animals you have there on the farm now.
So we've got the goats, we've got rabbits, ducks, chickens, geese, a couple of farm dogs, horses, and a barn cat.
Now, was this the full plan when you decided to go? I've known you now for going on 3 years or so. Was this the plan to kind of get everything transitioned over to the farm?
Yeah, that's a great question. So where I started in working with families, of course, in high school, I worked in mentoring programs. I always babysat. I had a number of different things that I did. But when I went into like my post-college world and went, how do I work with families in the way that I most enjoy it, and that they get the most out of it, and that I'm finding the right people that I serve the best. One of the jobs that I had was on a rescue ranch, where I was working with a bunch of different folks. We had groups of veterans, PTSD. We had groups of kids that had a number of different special needs. We had kids from group homes, all sorts of different things going on. And I absolutely loved the way that the animals, especially those that have been through some tough stuff, and the kids partnered together. And in seeing that, I went, gosh, I really want to feel qualified myself to be able to serve these groups. Like, the animals are doing great, the kids are doing great. I don't feel qualified enough. So I got into behavior analysis and started learning how to be the best trained. And it has always been the goal to bring it back to the farm.
I love it. Of course, if you want a little information about it, we took a video camera out there and you walked me out. So go to our website at nextdoorradio.com. You can see where I'm playing with goats. Normally, I do not, so that's a good thing. So you'll be able to see me play with the rabbits, and you got the horses there, so it's pretty awesome. So some of the programs you've had, didn't you have one here this past weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
So we we also do some small events. What I call them are antecedent interventions.
Mhm.
So how do we make sure that we're creating community around our families so that everybody knows that there's other people going through similar things and that they're not alone? Because that being on an island is one of the biggest creators of addiction. It's one of the biggest creators of depression. How do we make sure we've got community? Create that village. So this past weekend we had it might have been the weekend before, one of the edible plant classes
Yes.
on the farm. It was so
Yeah.
cool.
Were you out there doing it with them as well?
Absolutely.
go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes. And the fun thing about it is we're going through not only practicing, can we follow directions? You know, we can't eat this, we cannot eat that, those sorts of things. We've also got the animals and we're interacting with them along the way. And then at the end, Miss Melanie takes through, let's cook it. And if you want to, you can eat it. Give it a go.
She cooked right on site.
Right on site.
How did that? So, what was the what was the age groups that you had there?
So the first group was between about, I think our youngest in that group was around 4 and the oldest was around 10.
Wow. Okay.
And the next group, the youngest was around, I'd say 11 and the oldest was adult.
Wow.
So a nice big span and seeing everybody work together is super fun.
That was
too.
pretty cool. And so, what are some of the other programs that you have coming up or you've had here in the last couple weeks?
Certainly. So we are looking to do some more stargazing nights. It's just getting those scheduled. We got to make sure that it's a weekend with a new moon and to have capacity. All those different things have to come together.
That's it, though. That's
just a few
simple. Yeah, simple.
few little things. But yeah, we're trying to do some more of those coming up because having that time again, that community together is in itself healing. From there, we're looking at having some other professionals come out. I've gotten a conversation this past week with somebody who does therapeutic dance, which you introduced me to, as well as someone who does therapeutic art, and trying to go, how do we bring more resources to this area and have these events that are affordable that families can join and really have some great experiences.
You got a great little location. I mean, it's secluded. I mean, you have this open. How many acres is it on?
In total, it's around 30.
Yeah, I mean, so you have plenty of area to kind of move around and play and just really do a lot of different things. I'm fascinated by the nurturing, cooking on site, that stuff. I think that's
cool.
really cool.
And to watch a group of kids, many of them who came to this class because they are picky eaters, ask for seconds when they've been eating
That's
greens.
what I'm talking about.
Yes, I mean, it's straight greens that they just picked themselves
Yeah.
from weeds, from delightful edible weeds. It's
I want to
so
know.
cool.
So, what are some of the conversations that you had there while she was doing this? Because you just don't think about it. So, look, that looks terrible, but this is really, really good for you. What were some of the conversations that you overheard? Some of the kids either ask her or what she said.
One of my favorite things that happens fairly consistently through these classes is we'll have something and the kids will look at it and go, I don't want to eat that.
Oh,
Great,
yeah.
of course not. Absolutely, you do not have to. I'm not going to force you to eat anything. And then they'll watch a few other kids eat it, and because there's no pressure, they stand right up
Yeah.
and go, never mind, I'll take a bite. And it's so interesting when one child will say, like, oh, this tastes like asparagus. Well, I don't like asparagus. I still want to try it.
Yeah.
Having those conversations of, this seems like I might get pushed into it, so I'm gonna put on the brakes, and then as soon as it opens up to, yeah, you can totally choose not to. We'll just move on to the next thing. Your choice.
Huh.
They take that step forward.
Yeah.
And consistently take that step forward, and it's so cool to watch.
That's pretty awesome. So again, this is our Behavior 911 here on Nextdoor Radio, nextdoorradio.com and the Nextdoor Radio app. This is our local talk program that airs weekdays beginning at 10 a.m. All right, anything else that's coming up here soon?
Nothing coming
at the
up
farm, okay.
super soon. Right now, we're just surviving the rain
Oh, that's crazy.
and working on. Oh, I will tell you, we're working on building an office on the farm.
Are you really?
Yes. So that
Okay.
hopefully at the end of the year we'll have that fully opened, and I'm so excited.
This is what we like to say, living the dream.
Yes.
You're living the dream, and I love it. Well, congratulations to you. When do you think that's going to be ready to roll?
I think it'll be fully
Breaking news
opened
here.
by November.
So soon.
Yeah. Yeah. It's very
Okay.
exciting, very scary.
I know. Hey, we've been there.
Yep.
We have been there. Miss Kellie, thank you so much. What's the best way to get a hold of you? Contact, email, website. What's the best way?
Yeah, you can call me 984-235-1058. You can email Kellie at appliedbehavioralhappiness.com or go to the website, appliedbehavioralhappiness.com. Any of those red request appointment buttons will get you a free 30-minute call with me.
Fantastic. Well, appreciate you. We love you. And God bless you, okay?
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Until next time, my name is Trace Nye. Coming up next here in a couple minutes is going to be Miss Carly Simonton. She's with Wake Forest PD. Until next time, God bless. We'll see you later.